what's the difference between investing in a fund and investing in a syndication? It's quite simple, actually. When you invest into a syndication, you're investing into one property or one asset. And when you're investing into a fund, you're investing into a pool of assets. And so, let's just say that there are 5 properties in one fund. Well, your equity contribution is going to be distributed into the fund, right? Or placed into the fund. And then you are going to get a distribution based on the average return of the 5 properties, right? And so there are definitely pros and cons to both. One of the greatest pros for investing into a fund is that there's actually less risk, right? Because as you invest into a fund, your risk is spread across more properties, right? And so because your risk is spread across more properties, if one does poorly, well, guess what? You still have another 4 properties that could do quite well to balance that loss. Whereas, a syndication, if you're riding on the success of that one individual deal. A lot of investors like syndications because they can choose the deals specifically that they're invested into. When you're investing into a fund, you're typically invested into a thesis, an investment thesis. And when you invest into a fund, generally there are no properties yet in the portfolio. And so what the sponsorship group is selling you on is the investment thesis they've come up with. It's like, hey, we're going to look for properties that fit this box, right? And this is why we think it's going to succeed. And this is our business plan. Well, a lot of investors would prefer to know exactly what property they're invested into. And so there's more transparency and there's more ability to pick and choose with syndications. And so ultimately there's pros and cons to both investment strategies. And so it really is just up to you and what you prefer, right? What makes you most comfortable. But I would say that the best way to figure that out is for you to invest into a couple syndications and invest into a couple funds, figure out which one you prefer, and then invest accordingly.